welcome to episode 70 of FrannyDoMakes. My name is Fran. This is my channel where I talk about everything that I have been making and creating over the last 2 weeks. Mainly knitting and crochet and that kind of thing. Sometimes there's some other stuff as well, but today it is knitting and crochet. If you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, you can find me as @FrannyDoMakes on most places, so Instagram, Ravelry, TikTok, here on YouTube, wherever else. Sorry, I thought I saw someone I knew, but I don't. And there's also the website, which is frannydo.co.uk, where you can find all the information that I've talked about. If you want to find links to anywhere, they'll all be over there as well. Okay, so welcome to everyone who is joining us today. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It's great to have you. It's a lovely, lovely sunny day here in the north of England, in Leeds, in West Yorkshire. Still a little bit chilly, but the sunshine is coming in, hence why I look a little bit washed out. That's just the colour for the sunshine. I can't really do anything about it other than, yeah, I can't. So yeah, you'll just have to deal with that. The colours might be a little bit off today. And yeah, that's everything I can start with. You can also find the project cards are also up live on the Ko-fi shop, so that'll be linked down below. These are the project cards that I make and sell. You can get them in packs of 20 and they're available, like I said, from the Ko-fi shop, and that is live at the moment. Okay, right, so today we have got some finished objects, some works in progress and some new cast-ons, and also some looking at what we've planned for the future, basically. Oh, and also a make-along is starting today. It is the 1st of April for me, so happy April Fool's Day. It's still before 12, but I promise you I'm not pranking you with anything. Everything I say is as it should be. Right. So yeah, it is the 1st of April, so it is the start of the Spring Shawl-a-thon. This is a make-along run by myself and Helen over at Giddy Knits, so you can find her down below as well. And yeah, so basically it's a shawl making make-along running from today until the end of June. Please only submit it if it is a new start, a new project, so no works in progress. It has to be a new cast on, or I don't know what you call it if you're starting a crochet project or whatever else, but a new started project from the 1st of April. You don't have to finish the project, you could start it right up until the end if you want. That's absolutely fine. That's the dehumidifier turning itself on. Yeah, so you can enter via Ravelry. I have put up a Ravelry thread for the new Shawl-a-thon, so that will be linked down below. Also, you can enter via Instagram by tagging me as @FrannyDoMakes, and also add in the hashtag, which is Spring Shawl-a-thon 2025. And you can also, if you go over to Helen's channel, she'll have all the ways that you can enter over her on her channel as well. So I think she has a Ravelry, and also she has a Discord group as well, which you can enter via the chatter thread in there. Like I said, there's no finished object thread, it's just the chatter, it's just your projects, it's just your progress. And yeah, so let's have some fun and let's make some shawls in the springtime. Okay, right, so let's get into the actual makes. Something's fallen on the floor. Don't seem to have all the cards here. Anyway, let's get going. First of all, I have a pair of socks. These are a pair of socks for my husband. I have loads of socks and he doesn't have that many, so I'm trying to make a few more for him this year, and my sister, because they're both very knit-worthy. So this is a pair of socks for him. It is a lovely yellow pair. Can I get you in? There they are. This yarn is by Bona Yarns. I've got the the label here. So that's Bona Yarns. It's in the colourway Happy House. It's merino nylon. It's this lovely yellow with lovely speckles. And the pattern that I followed is by lovely Nancy over at Knitsip Happy here on YouTube. It is her collection of columns series of patterns. So it's one pattern file, but you get several different options to put into this 8-stitch repeat that goes down the sock. So it's your choice where you want to put that. I've put it on either side of the sock. And there's some lovely tips in Nancy's patterns for some good ideas. So she has a really good method of closing up this gap here in the heel. So it's worked perfectly. There's no holes there at all on either sock. I'm really pleased with that. And also she has a little trick to make your slip knits neater on the gusset, which I can't even tell which one is which, but they look really nice and neat. So I will be using that tip. Can you see it? I can't need the in the future. A really nice pattern, really easy to follow. I really like the rounded toe that she does. Let me take this off and show you. It's a really nice, like I normally just do a wedge toe, but look how nice and round that is. Really nice shape. So yeah, they are done. You can take them off now because they're dry. And they can go off to Mr. B. Lovely. So yeah, cuff down, heel flap and gusset. I use the 2.25 64 stitches. He's only got narrow feet, but they're longer. There you go. They're done. I really enjoyed making them. The yarn was lovely to work with, and the pattern is just so nice. Just that simple knit and purl texture there. Lovely. So that's one down. Just gonna have a little sip. Points for guessing what my t-shirt is from. Earth Angel, Earth Angel. That's a clue. Okay, right. Second finished object is one that you've not really seen. It wasn't on the cards at the time, but I think I mentioned in one of the Monday making vlogs that our next door neighbours, we've got new neighbours in the last year, and they're a young couple with a little girl, and they're having another baby this year. So I think they're due in May, and I thought that would make them something. So I had a load of these squares, half triangle squares that I'd made up ages ago with a load of scraps of acrylic yarns, and I had sewed a few of them together, and they were almost the size of a blanket anyway, so I just finished it off and I did a border. So let's get in. That's the size of it. Oh, I seem to get into frame today. There we go. So yeah, it's just acrylic. It's a half triangle solid granny square, and then I've just added a couple of rows of double crochet around the corners, and where's it gone? I've just sewn on a little label there. It's all washed and blocked. It smells lovely. And so that's used up the last of those squares there as well. So they are done. I can call that a finished object. So there we go. That'll get weighed in. That's what I need to do with all of these. Get them weighed so I can do my yarn out. So I don't know if there's a pattern for that. I don't know if I followed one. Let me just have a look on the Ravelry. Or if I just found it, you know, online or something. Sorry, I'm a bit sniffly today. Oh, it's right down at the bottom, hang on. It's a filter. It was hibernating. Half and half solid granny squares. I don't think there was a pattern that I followed so much as just a tutorial or something. Yeah, but I'd made a load of them. I think I've got a couple left, but I'm not going to keep them. Just solid granny squares, and you just change the colour. So yeah, it was a good stash buster, used up a lot of odds and ends that were just hanging about in my stash, and that's, out of all of them that I've made, I've managed to make 2 baby blankets out of them, so that's the second one, and that's used them all up, so that's really good. Okay. I feel like I'm talking a bit too fast. Right. Next up is Minnie's cardigan. So I was making this the other week, and now I've finished it. It's not quite how I wanted it to turn out, but it is finished, and you know. Okay, so this is the Rove cardigan. It's a pattern by Heidi Maed, and it's an Aran weight. It's an Aran weight cardigan. So I used some of this yarn that I'd been given by my sister-in-law for Christmas. It is Millimia Sweden, Aran weight merino, 100% merino. It comes in 50-gram balls, and I had 60 something grams left over from all these colours. So I'd got to the point where I'd got all the way to the bottom there, and I was thinking, have I got enough yarn left? But what you can see is this is all I had left after doing the body of the purple. Now I'd only would have needed one more stripe to make the sleeves long, but I didn't have enough. So I just decided to do it short sleeved. So I finished off the yellow, and then I did a stripe of the green, and like I only just had enough to do the ribbon using this colour, so I just added a bind off of the pink. So it's not perfect. It is a little bit big for Minnie just now. It falls off her shoulders a little bit, so I don't know whether to put like a little clasp or something here at the top just to hold it together for her. But she likes it, and it's blocked out nice. It was because it's garter stitch, I was blocking it and it was like stretching right out, so I had to like scrunch it back up again. But it's turned out nice in the end, and she likes it, and the colours look lovely together. But yeah, I've just got a few little odds and ends left over here, so I'll ball them up into little balls and put them somewhere, because you know I might need them for mending or something. But you know, you can end up with so many. Like I just found this the other day, just a random part ball of something, and you can't keep it all, can you? It just gets a little bit ridiculous. I don't mind my hand-dyed 4-ply little bits. I'll keep loads of those because I'll put them in blankets and things, but all the random, you know, DK cotton or anyway. But the pattern was it wasn't that easy to follow because it's written as if you're fading, so it's written specifically for the fade. It's not like got a set instruction and then instructions for the fade. So you had to sort of piece around that a little bit, just because I was doing stripes. I just had to figure it out. And yeah, if it had been all in one colour, I would have had plenty of enough yarn to make it all, but because I was doing the stripes, I wanted to follow the stripe pattern. I couldn't have even done it with like shorter stripes or anything. I just didn't have enough yarn for that. So yeah, it is what it is, and it's turned out nice in the end. It is a lovely cardigan, and she'll get some wear out of it, so that's fine. It's just a little bit of a summer weight one instead of a winter weight one, but sometimes you just want that bit over your shoulders, don't you? So you'll be happy with it anyway. Right, so let's move on to works in progress. Right, so I have a few garments on the go at the moment. So first of all is my, what's it called, Kintra? My Kintra sweater, which is a pattern by Rebecca Clow, who is the Crochet Bear, and this is how it looks at the moment. It looks a little bit small, but I'm sure the main body doesn't feel too small. And this bit will stretch out a bit. Yeah, so I am working my way down the body. My belly button is there, so I've got a little bit more to go on that, but it's working out lovely. Look at those speckles and the rainbow. So the colour work is made out of minis that I had in stash from Indie Yarn Club, and the main colour is Stranded Dye Works Flower Crown, which I don't think it's pooling. Just checking, is there a change in the colour there? It does look a little bit lighter at the bottom. Yeah, it does. Oh no. Does it? I can't tell. I can't tell with this light. Oh. It does. I've not noticed that. I don't know now. I need to go back and alternate the skeins. That'll teach me. I thought it wouldn't have that much change in the colour, but it does look lighter. Can you see? Look about here. I don't know if it'll be noticeable or not. I mean, it's subtle. It's very subtle. I'll keep an eye on it either way. I don't know. I mean, it's getting, the weather's turning now, so it's going to be warmer, so don't know whether I'm going to put it on hold a little bit or just not race through it basically, but it is lovely. And the colour work was so much fun, so I did enjoy it. So I'm just working on the roundy bits and then getting down to the sleeves and stuff, so that's that. Right, so also cast on, which had been cast on and then frogged out because I'd gone wrong and then cast on again, is, oh, have I got any? No. It's a Cosy Classic Light. It's all bunched up because I'm about to split for the sleeves. Using some yarn by Chromatic Yarns. Lovely Hannah over at the Corner of Craft. So let me go get a thing and then I can pull it. Okay, there we go. Right then, so this is, like I said, Cosy Classic Light using yarns from Chromatic Yarns, so, and also from Yarn Smiths. So this tealy blue is Yarn Smiths teal, and then we've got this is Merfolk Lagoon. I'll show you on the back because it's bigger. Merfolk Lagoon, and then that one is Jazzy's Chaos. So I'm just working my way down the raglan now. So I've finished the arm increases, and now there's a few little increases under the arm, on the body section, and then I'll be able to split and then go down to split for the sleeves and put it on and do the body. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. It's just on a really small cord, so you can't really see. And the stripes, I'm doing the joggler stripes, which is not working out too badly. They're alright. I might move the colour change to the side once I'm in the round, I think. Just try and get these all back on now. It's going to be a bit of a pain. Well, I'll do that after. But yeah, it's working up nice. It's the Cosy Classic Light by Jessie Maed Designs, and it's coming out really nice. I just had to pull it back because I'd made a mistake on the one of the raglans, and it was like pulling. So yeah, that was a bit of a pain that it was doing that, but it's fine now. Okay. Right. I've also had a bit of a look through. Like I said, I've looked through all my stash, and I'll be putting a Monday making vlog. Will have gone up yesterday, and I was going through some of these boxes that had sweater quantities and things in them, like commercial ones. And I've gone through and figured out what I've got. So I had these 3 balls of Stylecraft Naturals, which is a bamboo and cotton base. So I've got it in the red, the yellow and the blue, and I think the original plan was to make a stripy Tolster in it, but I don't fancy making that for myself now. So I have cast on just a stripy jumper in the Cotton 4 Mini. The gauge is quite loose. I don't know if I'm happy with it. But once it's all done, it might be alright. So I'm just using the numbers for the flax, but just doing raglan increases and stripes. So there's not much to show. I've literally done a neckband and a few rows. That's what I did yesterday, so I think it should be quite nice. Nice and bright and lightweight for the summer. You know, when you just want a little throw over. I'm hoping it'll be the right size. Like, I measured her and she's only, because she's so slim, I'd only really need the 6 to 8, even though she is 8 years old. I had a dog then. Yeah. and I'm not doing the garter panels down the sleeves. I might do some different stitches for the changeover of the colours, because I was looking at, I had these socks on, which is the striped pie socks from Becky Dixon, and I kind of liked this sort of pearl detail, so I might do that at the changeover. It's just a knit and a pearl, I think. I'll double check the pattern. It might be a pearl, slip pearl. I'll have to check the pattern. For that, I'll put my sock back on. Okay, so yeah, that's the plan with that. Again, hoping I won't run out of yarn. If I do, I'll get another ball of a different colour and just do the sleeves in that. Okay, so that's that one. I've shown you that one. Right. I've also caked up my yarns for the Charlothon, although I've not started yet. So I am making the Stripometry shawl. I'll put a picture up, which is by Stephen West. And I have had plans to make this for a while, and I bought the yarn from his shop in Amsterdam, Stephen and Penelope. So I've got these, which are from Punk Rock Unicorn. This is Neon Peach, and this one is Watermelon Sugar Pop, which you can't see because it's blowing out. And then I've got some blue mohair to go with it as well. There we go. So that will be mine. That's as ever living in a bag from Jackie over at Soft Accents. There we go. So that's ready to go. And also, if you watch Monday making vlogs, you'll see me fanning about with this. So when I was looking through all that stash up there, I found this Rowan cotton cashmere. It's ever so soft. That I'd bought. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls of it. So 300 grams, and I was going to make a ranunculus. So I had a look at the pattern, and I thought, oh, I'll do a little swatch, and it just looked awful, that yarn in the massive needles, and I just couldn't be bothered thinking about it. So instead I've had a look on Ravelry, and I found another pattern that's a summer weight I've saved it, don't put it straight in my library. Summer weight t-shirt pattern, and it's kind of what I wanted. So it's by Mini Knit Designs, and it's called, it's got some lovely things. Can't find it now on the list. It's called The Ethereal Summer, and it's just like a V-neck slouchy shirt with some eyelet details around the neck and the raglans, and it's got a longer sort of looser feel, so I'm quite happy with that. I think I'll like it more. Basically I have a t-shirt that's in this colour, and I really like it, but it's like, it's got a pocket on it and epaulets here, and it's a drop shoulder, and because of the type of material that it is, all the it's all coming away from itself around like where the seam is, because it's such a light thin thing. But I wanted something similar to that shape, so that should work. Hopefully I've got enough yarn. If I had six balls, so that's 500 grams. Oh, this writing is tiny. 125 meters. What's that then? 750 meters. Which should be fine, because I'll probably do, I should say how big they are. But circumference. Yeah, I'll do either the one or the size 1 or the size 2, so that should give me loads, plenty of yarn there for that. And it's a smaller needle size, so 4.5 millimeters. So I'm going to get that shirt out and measure the size of it, then I'll know. But yeah, it's lovely. It's going to be lovely, lightweight, nice and soft and drapey. So I'm hoping to actually get that started, as well as the shawl. I've no socks on the needles, have I? Well, I can do without socks if I'm making a shawl, can't I? Oh, is that everything? Where are we at? Yeah, it's about 40 minutes. Oh, I've got some acquisitions because it was Mother's Day and I treated myself to the Mother's Day tea time treat box from Suzanne at Green Lantern Yarns. So I thought this lovely goodie box. So it came with little extras, like some tea bags, some tea bags, 2 of those, which I need to take downstairs. Some lovely hand cream, which is really nice, and some little chocolates, which Minnie's eaten one of them. I had 2. It also came with a lovely sort of gingerbread effect bag charm. All sparkly, golden, sparkly bits on the back and little beads. Also a little cupcake stitch marker, which is nice, and the yarn. So it's called Tea Time Treats. It's a sparkle sock. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at the colours. It looks like mini eggs. Oh, it's lovely. So I think I will use this to make myself some That Precious Skein socks for me. This is lovely. Oh, and the minis as well, beautiful. I might not use those. I don't know. I haven't decided. But yeah, it'll be a nice pair of pretty socks, or maybe a shawl or something. I don't know, but yeah, I love it. It's so nice. Suzanne makes the best yarns, and she packages them all up so nice. Get that box. So yeah, there we go. Lovely treat for me, for myself. I'll let Minnie give it to me, but I bought it myself. Don't think I've got any other acquisitions. No. Oh, I did buy this bag. I've seen those ones, are they remade or something? And then I saw this at like a gift shop. And it's one of those that opens like this. And then you can get loads of stuff in. So I thought it would be a nice one to put socks in, or I mean it'll hold your yarn, look, and then you could put all your other bits and pieces in. This one's from the London Train Case Company. I think it's a makeup bag really, which I might use it as a makeup bag, but it has some little pockets in the sides and one in the middle. But you know, if you're going out and about and like having a knit night or something, and you can just put it on the table and it keep all your stuff in, because it sits nice and flat like that, look. Yeah. They had it in a pink, but they didn't have the pink one in, so I got the orange. Nice. I thought it was nice anyway, so I picked that up as well. Okay, right then. Oh, and Minnie got me this. Because we love a panda. We love a panda in this house. As shown by these and everything else. Okay, right, I think that's everything. So, yes, don't forget to enter into the Spring Shawl-a-thon. And also have a look at my D-Stash page over on Instagram. That's FrannyDoMakes D-Stash is over there. So yeah, go have a look, see if there's anything that you fancy on there. There's some good bargains. Alright, but thank you for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and that will get me out and about to other places. Please leave me a comment. If you can't think of anything to write, then just leave me an emoji. So let's have a heart. Let's have a little heart emoji today. So if you've got this far, pop me heart emoji in the bottom of the comments, and yeah, have a lovely 2 weeks ahead of yourselves. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.